Well, welcome back, my friends all, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. This is the Randall 1 Model 7. I wanted this knife since I was 10 years old. My guy JR hooked me up with it. It is my grail knife. I absolutely adore it. Randall 1 Model 7. Leather sheath Randall was started by Bo Randall out of Orlando, Florida. Now, the title says 30 knives. There's about 40. We're going to have to move through them fast. They're not in order. They're not my favorites, so to speak. They are 40 knives that I love, that I think you might like. But if you don't, it's okay, because I don't base my channel on what anybody likes. Amen? Let the crowd say amen. This is the Scabber Stabber. Jed Hornbeak's one of the best dudes on the planet when it comes to making and thinking outside the box. You're going to see a couple of his knives in this. This is one that he and I collabed on. There is a reason it looks the way it does, badass, because we collabed on it. Moving on, he does have a couple of these left. Now listen, I want y'all to listen. I've been wanting to do some of these videos because everybody always asks about my collection. And I usually have so many knives to review, and I'm getting boxes in again. But while we've got just a small break, I just want to go through. Now, here's the deal. This is the Buck 120. And somebody says, Scab, I thought you didn't like Buck. No, I'm a fan of Buck. I hate the Buckaroos. They get on my nerves. But this one it's the aesthetic. I love it. It's the one from Scream. It's the General. I like it. Jesse, thank you for this one. Leather sheath. I'm going to put it right here. This is the Choir Boys Outdoors Camp Knife Sheep's Foot Edition, or Camp Cock Sheep's Foot 2, if you will. Jed Hornbeak is the maker. Now listen, I have yet to test this. I'm going to do a review on it. I love it. Jed and I decided we wanted to come out with some Choir Boy Outdoors Jed Hornbeak collab type knives. This is them. I love what he's done with the drop point. That's the sheep's foot. Guys, to get these in, I'm just going to have to hurry through them. I want to say this too, real quick. Go check out Joe, the Steel Mindset. There is a major conspiracy / travesty / bullshit going on with sword steels. A lot of the katana makers have been advertising certain steels, and they've lied about it. It's not a mistake. They've lied. Go check out Joe. I put his 3-part series up in my community post. We'll probably do a blade talk about it. He asked me, he said, Scab, because I think Joe, while he's presenting the facts and he's pissed, a lot of guys are saying, well, they're still really well-made knives. And he asked me, he said, Scab, what would happen if they worked Tough Gear? What if they said they were using SK85, but they weren't? Well, they'd have to close the doors tomorrow, and here's why. The knife world is different from the katana world. The katanas are 99% are made in China. Nobody's going to piss them guys off, or they won't be doing the katanas. There are a few made elsewhere, but your Bulk, Shadow Dancer, and all those guys, they're over there. So it's like, oops, sorry. Here's some money, here's some swords, now shut up and go away. I just ran it down. Joe does it in depth. Check that out. The difference, too, in the sword community and the knife world, knife tube and sword tube, is there's enough guys, there's way, way, way more knife reviewers than there are katana reviewers, sword reviewers, and we got guys who test steel. And I promise you, they do heat treat, they do steel tests, and oh my God, if you lie, you'll be closing tomorrow. Especially if you're an American company, the white knights would be suited up and you'd be gone. This was given to me by a Backyard Knife Dude. It's Silver Stag D2, made in the USA. I believe this is the Pacific Bowie. Now, before anybody says anything, one, I love Ken, the Backyard Knife Dude. He broke one of these, I think trying to hammer it through a concrete block or something. I can't remember, but they gave him a new one and he sent it to me. And I'll be honest with you, it's not full tang. It's none of that. Probably wouldn't hold up to hard use, but I love this knife. Now, I like the way it feels in hand. I like the balance. I'm going to get it sharpened up and probably take it to my dad's for like Thanksgiving. It's got a badass stag handle. Some people like them, some people don't. I love the aesthetic, right? Let's keep moving. I've shown y'all 5 and I've been yakking. Now listen, I have a rule. If you get mad at me, okay. That's my rule. These guys are badass. Colonial Knife Company, and they will fit your budget. This is the E400, thanks to Tom Ritter and Isaac from Isaac Knives and Knowledge. They introduced me to Colonial Knife Company. Steve is an awesome guy. This is a great knife. CM154. Check them out. Colonial Knife Company. I showed y'all this the other day. I love Jonathan from Heavy Set Knife, so I'll show it again. But since we brought it up in the car video, I brought all those inside, by the way. Check out Heavy Set Knife Co. Goes without saying, Randy Stitch Gear, best sheath guy in the damn world. Period. 6-way sheath, Randy Stitch Gear Outfitters. If you haven't checked out William Collins Knives, WC Knives, you need to. This is the Gray Man. Big shout out to Chris Hall for gifting this to me. It's an AEB-L. Check out William Collins Knives. Chris, thank you. Randy, looking forward to... Randy's making knives now, and I'm excited to see where he's going. This one is going to pull at my heartstrings. We're going to go through it quick. This is a Blackjack Knives Tac Ops. This came from Steve Guru not long before Steve passed. I sent this to Michael Emler. Shout out to Emler, Crazy Sharp Knives. Everybody I'm shouting out will be in the description. Emler put a solid edge on this for me. He reworked the tip. Brother, thank you so much. It means so much more now that Steve is gone. If you can get your hands on a Blackjack, do so. Real quick, the Choir Boys Outdoors camp knife, I showed y'all this the other day. It's one of my favorite camp knives. Badass knives, belt knives. Check out Jed Hornbeak. I can't say that enough. I'm going to put them up there. I got to shout Tops out, man. I got to do this. Tops Knives, the silent hero. This is just old school cool. I like it. Now, you notice that I haven't said anywhere in here, but, oh, these are bomb-proof or bulletproof, or so-and-so likes them or don't. I don't care. And let me just say this to y'all, man. I love Tops. I really do. I either bought this or me and Kirk traded, but I love the Silent Hero. There's some of you guys watching this that have channels, and you've got decent channels. They're decent. They're okay, right? They're okay. Not great, not bad, they're okay. You know how you can make them great? Be yourself and give your own opinion, and quit this horse shit of regurgitating what everybody else says or being scared to death of all the white knights in the community. Because let me tell you something, there's a couple old boys in this community that ain't worried a damn lick about who thinks they're gatekeeping. I'm one of them. Peterbilt Knife Guy's another one. And if you hadn't noticed, we've got decent sized channels. So you be yourself. If you see a knife on here you don't like and you've got it and you're like, hey man, scab like this, I don't, this is why, do it. You never in your life have to worry about me getting mad at you because you like a knife I don't like, or I don't like a knife you like. It's stupid. Don't shortchange yourself. You ain't got to like every... Me and Peterbilt Knife Guy don't like the same knives. I love the dude to death. If you don't like somebody because the kind of knife they like, you need to check your damn life. Well, that's kind of like Trent from Texas. Trent don't like Work Tough Gear because listen, you don't have to like Work Tough Gear, but what kind of dumbass asshole do you have to be not to like a knife company because I like them, because you don't like me? Well, guess what, Trent? I don't like you either, buddy. But I'm sure there's some knives you like I like. I'm just not retarded. This is the Half-Breed Blades medium infantry knife spear point. I am a huge Half-Breed Blades fan. I have been. Kurt let me check out a couple of his. I did a couple reviews, then Half-Breed reached out. I'm always blown away when companies go, hey man, you want to check something out? I mean, we are not a big channel, and we're not like some Billy Badass channel. Yes, I got numbers, but people don't pay attention to me unless I get, petty. These guys make a hell of a knife. Damn near, and everybody sees that whole, oh, it'll break. I haven't broke it yet. Now, I haven't hit it with a baseball bat into a piece of knotty wood because I'm not stupid, but I haven't broke the knife. I love Half-Breed Blades. Another company that I really, really like is Felk-Neven. This is the F1 and the laminated, is it laminated VG10? Yes, it is. Love this knife. Love Felk-Neven. Shout out to them. Phobos Knives. Phobos does some good shit, and I love Mr. Eric, the owner. Phobos makes a hell of a knife. This is actually in CPM 154 CM. That is actually a steel. It's actually kick-ass, and this is actually a badass knife. Check out Phobos. I showed you guys the TKL stuff. TKL Warthog, great little personal knife. Love the way it rides. You carry it scout carry. And then there's the Accomplice, designed by Eric Outer. Awesome multi-purpose knife. You can carry it scout. You can stick it in your pocket. I've carried this to work a lot. awesome knife. I carry my AEB-L kayaking. I love it. Jeff White Camp Knives, 1095 steel. I believe it's that burl handle. I could be wrong. Somebody can correct me in the comments. These are phenomenal knives. They come sharp as shit. Little pricey. They're not a budget knife. They're not expensive either. They're about mid-range, but they make a hell of a knife. Jeff White. My dude, Jacob from Exodus Knife and Tool. Love that dude. This is the Jackalope. Phenomenal blade. Love this knife, man. Carry this knife a lot. Jacob Peterson's a good dude. Check him out. Love that knife. Ooh, Ancora Knife Company out of Georgia. This is a fixed blade from Bobby Shoe. Bobby Shoe designed it. This is the Cat Panion. AEB-L steel. I believe those are micarta handle scales. Love this thing, man. We're trying to get somebody to do a production run, and they should. Survive Knives. Oh, you love to hate Survive, don't you? Excellent knife. JR gifted me this. Thank you, my brother. Now, Survive's gone because the guy couldn't run a business. He could make a knife, but he couldn't run a business. But this is a Survive. It's a GS4, I think. I could be wrong. It's an LMAX. I love this knife. We've got another WC knife that you should check out. It's the Master Woodsman Blackbird. It was named after Blackie Thomas, or in honor of Blackie. Shout out to Blackie. That's my dude. Blackie's like an uncle to me. I mean, I love that guy. Love this knife. Love Williams' work. Great knife. And the guy that sent me this, I always want to say his name, but I don't, because he's never said you can say my name. But that was gifted. And brother, you know who you are. Thank you. The Joker. I love this thing. Kirk gifted me this. The Campero. What a great knife, man. Joker is one of those Spanish-made knives. If you anywhere from 100 to 150, somewhere in there, but it's a leather sheath. Just a really well-done knife. If that knife is not the price, let me know. I got another Tops. I had to throw the Bestie in there. I like this thing. I just do, man. It is a chopping machine. It looks like a boomerang. People said, oh, it's a kukri style. Okay, whatever. It's a hell of a chopper, and it's still sharp as shit. I love that knife. Let's keep it moving. I'm trying to get through these guys. This is the Kratos Shade from Shaney from Shade, Indonesia. Bro, you've got to check him out. Shaney does amazing work. He does some crazy. These are weapons. They're razor sharp. This is, I believe this is 5160. Yeah, 5160 steel. I mean, he doesn't skimp on his steel. He knows what he's doing there. KBAR. I am a big KBAR fan. I will never apologize for that. The BK9, all-time classic. It's a great knife. I love this knife. The BK9. Excellent knife. Yes, it is. Now. Let's keep going because we'll get into it. This is, I've got to say this. This is the Mike Wallace Bowie, the Wallace Bowie from APOC Survival. I have been very impressed with the overall build quality. I love Mike Wallace's designs, but this is a great knife. It's moderately priced. Check out APOC Survival. Now, guys, remember, I am not the QVC. I'm trying to show you these things that I love. If you see something you like, put in the comments, and I can try to help you, point you in the right direction. This is from Donnie B all day. It is a classic. I love cold steel. Everybody knows I love cold steel. And I almost did it. I'm going to do a separate video for Work Tough Gear, and I almost did a separate one for cold steel, but I thought, no, I've been showing them a lot. This is the Trailmaster. Donnie gifted this to me. I adore this. It's in the 01 tool steel. It is a favorite. The reason I said these aren't like these, I can't rank these, is because I could pick any of these up and carry it and be happy as hell. Geotech, another Spanish company that I'm really, really digging. This is the 37. It was gifted to me by Carl Ruger. I absolutely love this knife. I love what they're doing. Some people love them, some people don't. But that's any knife, right? Anybody can say that. Ow, damn it. That can be any knife. I had put another knife up here before I rammed my head into that. Oh, I see it. We'll just keep moving. A Spartan blade. There's 2 Spartans in here. There could be more, but 2 for this video. The Spartan Harzy Kukri, one of the best little kukris I'm talking about if you wanted to TDC, today's damn carry, or actually carry this hunting, camping, hiking, it is not just a chopper. And if you think a kukri is just a chopper, man, you really got to start watching more videos. These are excellent bushcraft tools, and they're serious weapons. The Harzy kukri I love. Bill Harzy is in like my top 3 designers. He's an amazing guy. Here's another one from Shaney at Shade, Indonesia. Dude, this is the Mac V Bowie. Now, Military Assistance Command Vietnam, this is Shaney's take on it. It is a monster of a knife. And just to give you guys a look, we're going to take let's just take a regular KBAR, because most people know the size of the KBAR. Here's the regular KBAR versus the Mac V SOG, or Mac V Bowie. Beast, son. This is in Sleipner steel. I like Sleipner steel. I've got a hard use review on everything I'm showing y'all, but I love this. I've got 2 boxes in from Sabo that I've got to open, but I'm waiting on Kirk to open those. They're razor sharp. They're indigenous blades. It's going to be badass. Moving right along. This is probably the fastest I've ever moved. This is Jason Dixon designed it. Shaney made it. I told you my thoughts on Carnivora the other day. It's absolute horseshit. It pisses me off every time I think about it. But the Dragoth is one of my top 5 all-time big knives. Work Tough Gear did an iteration of it. Thank God. If you want one of these, contact Shaney or Jason Dixon and get him. This is just fun. It's dual-edged. It's wicked. Some of the knives that I like, you're not going to like. And again, I'm okay with that. And I say this humbly. Guys, I don't make enough on here to wipe my ass. I make enough on YouTube sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, to pay the shipping. I do this for fun. And just like I said to you guys earlier about not being afraid, we got you back. Be yourselves. Give your opinion. If you like goofy stuff, like it, but you don't have to like what I like. That's why I love this knife tube. Another one from Shaney. I like Shaney's work. Here, you know why I like Shaney's work? I've got a couple blades that are chipped. You know what Shaney does? Hey, brother, so-and-so sending you a blade. They chipped it. I'm making it right for them. So instead of them having to ship the blade back to Indonesia, Shaney makes them another blade. Sends me the blade. I fix the edge. I always tell you when I do, and we review it. That says a lot to me. Not about me getting a knife chipping, but he's willing to send that knife to a customer. He's a guy that understands. He's a craftsman. His knives are not cheap, but he makes it right. That's why I have no problem shouting Shaney out. He's a man of his word. This is the Apollo. Jacob Lamb gifted me this. This is a tank, and it's razor sharp. We're moving on. I showed y'all this one the other day, the Junior Field Lore. Thank you, Chris Hall. This knife gets a ton of use. Ton of use. AEB-L steel. Okay, a company that's just hit my radar. Y'all have seen it a lot on my channel and Joe, the Steel Mindset. This is the Slick Knives Kepler 5. Slick Knives is making a strong statement. I love what they're doing. I really do. Check them out. This is only the second knife I have ever contacted a knife company and said, can I check that out? This one. I was texting Lefty one day and asked him out of the blue about one of his knives. This is the only company really I've ever contacted with the intent to ask to check a knife. I like the knife that much. One of my all-time favorites, again, is the Spartan Defensa. I love this knife for several reasons. One, Bill Harzy designed it. I think it's one of his master designs. I love it. Secondly, it was made for a division of the Canadian Special Forces in honor of a battle that was fought in Italy in World War II, the Battle of Monte Defensa. My grandfather served in World War II in North Africa and Italy, all the way up the boot. I don't think he was at Mount Defensa. I really don't. I think that was a Canadian battle. He could have been, I don't know. But anything to do with the Italian campaign, I love. Bill Harzy designed it, Italian campaign, so it's there. The RMJ UKAP. I'm going to probably send this one to my son, who's in law enforcement, for him to carry. I've already sent him an Emerson, but this is I believe this one's in Nitro V. I like this knife a lot. G10 handle scales. 52-100. Sorry, not Nitro B. 52-100 G10 handle scales. Tough little bastard. I like this one. Last one I'm going to show y'all. Man, y'all have listened good. Two more I'm going to show you. This one from Donnie B All Day. This is a collaboration between me and Donnie. It is the Ego Killer. KHI Nepal made it. This is one that Donnie and I had some fun designing. There's two in the world, maybe three. I love this thing. I'll talk to Donnie and see if he wants to let KHI release it. It's just fun. It's a beater. It's a chopper. It is brutal. The Ego Killer. Absolutely love it. And my number one, now this is my number one fixed blade in all the world, and that is the Donnie B All Day Design Preacher, and there's a reason that it's number one. I've used this knife more than I've used any other fixed blade. For those of you that are new, hell, within the last 2 or 3 years, you may not be familiar with this knife. This knife literally helped build this channel and gave me the confidence to keep going when I probably shouldn't have. That being said, guys, there's about 30 or 40 fixed blades that we ran through real quick. Now, I'm sure somebody counted them and will say I'm wrong, but I know we're over 30. I'm pretty sure we're over 30. I'll count them at the end. If I'm wrong, I'll come back and do a part. I'm going to do a part 2 anyway. One I did want to show y'all. Last one. This is the KBAR something. Somebody put what this is. It's got Lucas Carroll custom handle scales. I have drawn a blank. This thing was like 48 bucks. It is a monster chopper. And I can't believe I can't remember which one it is. I'll look it up. But Lucas Carroll, Carroll's Custom Scales. Check him out. KBAR. I can't believe this is one of my favorite choppers, dude. It is a beast. If I can, I'll put a link in the description. Listen, thank y'all for everything you do. Guys, real quick, there was a time in this country where 22 bets a day took their own lives. Now, stats are everywhere. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. Guys, I back the blue. It's not popular. I don't do a lot of things that are popular. I have my reasons. I'm not arguing with you about it. I don't shove it down your throat. Finally, if you're an addict, and I am, God knows I am, never quit quitting. Well, thank y'all for joining me. I'm going to write these down. We may do another video next Sunday with another 30 or 40 fixed blades. We got stuff coming in. I love y'all. Check out Joe from the Steel Mindsets video. Remember this, guys. I'm Scab. You're not. And I'm gone, son. Oh, yeah. Bonus. The Moonshiner. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. From Condor and Joe Flowers.